Hey guys, it's Dr. Ben Israel here of HallelujahLifestyle.com, and I want to welcome you to another episode of The Natural Alternative. On today's show, we're going to be looking at the dangerous effects of fluorinated toothpaste, as well as a do-it-yourself demonstration as to how to make your own natural toothpaste from scratch. So don't go away, we'll be right back. You're watching The Natural Alternative on HallelujahLifestyle.com. So, over and over again, we'll tell our clients that in order to get well and in order to get on track, you're going to have to make some lifestyle adjustment. And one of those lifestyle adjustments definitely is getting rid of the toothpaste that you use. You know, so often we are the ones who poison ourselves by bringing into our household harmful chemicals, harmful toxic chemicals that help to make us sick. I'm sure we are familiar with the story of Troy and the Trojan horse, and that's pretty much what we do. See, there was a city called Troy that was impenetrable, and the Romans, after 10 years of besieging the city, tried everything possible and everywhere possible to penetrate the city, to get into the city, but they couldn't because Troy was an island and they had built up huge walls. Part of their defense system was that they had huge walls that in order to attack them, you had to penetrate these walls. And so after years of trying, what the enemy did was that they built this huge horse made out of board, but what they had done is that they had hidden inside of the horse, they had built a hidden compartment inside of the horse where they had hidden over 100 soldiers. And so what they did was that they pretty much brought the horse to the gate of Troy and left it there. And so after about 2 or 3 days of looking and speculating, the inhabitants of Troy realized that nothing was happening, and so they decided that they would one night they would come down and they would get that wooden horse, bring it inside and see what it was. And that's exactly what they did. So they opened their own gates, pushed the wooden horse inside, and that night when they went to bed, the soldiers that were hidden inside opened the secret hatchet, came out, attacked Troy and defeated them. And so that's pretty much what we do when we are the ones who bring the poisons into our homes. We feed it to ourselves and we expose ourselves to sickness and disease. So we're going to start the year off by getting rid of one of the most harmful, one of the most toxic substances found in our house, or toothpaste. All right, so take a quick look at these harmful effects of fluorinated toothpaste, and then we're going to show you just how you can make your own toothpaste from scratch. All right, so come follow me. All right, guys, so we're going to start our house cleanup campaign, and we're going to start from a section of the house that most of us begin our day from. And most of us start our day from that part of the house by cleaning up our bodies. So come with me. We're going to start from basically in the bathroom. And I've chosen this part of the house to begin our cleanup videos from, because ironically, this is the part of the house that we start to quote unquote clean up our bodies using harmful or toxic substances. So one of the first substances that we're going to look at, because most persons start out their day by cleaning their mouth. So one of the first substance we're going to look at is the toothpaste. And we're going to look at 5 substances found in toothpaste that is actually harmful or toxic. All right, so look at these harmful chemicals, look at these harmful substances. You're going to be amazed. Maybe some of you symptoms that you're experiencing right now, discomforts that you're experiencing right now, might just be the result of the type of fluorinated toothpaste that you are using. All right, so look at these harmful toxic substances. All right, so some of you may have never taken the time out to look at the instruction or on your toothpaste container. Now, one of the first things that you will see when you take out your toothpaste container is an instruction that says, warning, keep out of reach of children under 6 years of age. If more than used for brushing is accidentally swallowed, get medical help or contact a poison control center right away. And so that is basically telling you that if you accidentally swallow enough toothpaste, just about a bit like this, that you are potentially at risk of being poisoned, which means that every single day you are adding in under the disguise or under the impression that you are cleaning your mouth or brushing your teeth. Many of you are actually poisoning yourself on a daily basis. These are some of the ingredients found in your toothpaste. All right, so one of the most popular toothpaste brand out there contains an antibacterial chemical called triclosan, which allows the company to tout it as the only toothpaste approved by the FDA to help fight plaque and gingivitis. But while triclosan has been shown to help prevent gingivitis, the benefits come at a steep price. The chemical has been linked to concerns over antibiotic resistance and endocrine disruption. Endocrine disrupting chemicals are a serious concern as they can promote a wide variety of health problems, including breast, ovarian, prostate, and testicular cancer, preterm and low birth weight in babies, precocious puberty in girls, and antecedent testicles in boys. Some animal studies show that triclosan causes fetal bone malformations, and that happens in mice and rats, which may hint at harmful effects. Further, triclosan may interfere with a type of cell signaling in the brain, heart, and other cells, such that researchers noted it and said that it may not be worth potential risk. The chemical also has been linked to cancer, with research finding triclosan may promote breast cancer progression. And so toothpaste appears to be one of the most potent delivery vehicles for this particular chemical. And research has found that people who brush their teeth with this popular brand of toothpaste more than 5 times as much triclosan in their urine as those who did not. Many toothpaste also contains surfactants like sodium lauryl sulfate. And sodium lauryl sulfate or sodium lauryl ether sulfate, these surfactants are chemicals responsible for the foaming action of the toothpaste, but they also interfere with the functioning of your taste buds by breaking up the phospholipids on your tongue. This enhances bitter taste and is thought to be the reason why everything tastes so bad right after you brush your teeth. Then there is artificial sweeteners which are added for taste. And for most persons, these artificial sweeteners have so many harmful side effects. Symptoms from the harmful effects of sweeteners such as aspartame include headaches, hair buzzing, dizziness, nausea, gastrointestinal disturbances, weakness, vertigo, chills, memory lapses, numbness, shooting pains in the extremities, that is in the hands and the fingers, and behavioral disturbances and neuritis. All right, so these artificial sweeteners have, some of you may be experiencing some of these symptoms, and if you go to the doctors will tell you that they'll run all types of tests and nothing is wrong with you. Chances are it may be linked to the type of toothpaste that you're using. Then there is fluoride. Fluoride has long been heralded as the answer to decaying teeth, but it's been receiving increasing scrutiny in recent years, and for good reasons. A groundbreaking study published in the journal Langmuir uncovered that the supposedly beneficial fluoropeptide layer formed on your teeth from fluoride is a mere 6 nanometers thick. To understand just how thin this is, you would need 10,000 of these layers to get the width of a strand of your hair. Scientists now question whether this ultra-thin layer can actually protect your enamel and provide any discernible benefit. However, swallowing fluoride, as is the case with fluoridated drinking water, is especially detrimental to your health. As the science clearly demonstrates, fluoride is a toxic chemical that accumulates in your tissues over time, and it wreaks havoc with your enzymes and produces a number of serious adverse health effects, including neurological and endocrine dysfunction. The last chemical that we're going to be looking on is DEA, and DEA is found in many foaming products such as toothpaste. It's a known hormone disruptor and can react with other ingredients to form a potential carcinogen called NDEA, and I'll put the name on the full name on the description on the video below so you can see it, which is readily absorbed through the skin and has been linked with cancers of the stomach, esophagus, liver, and bladder. So now we have looked at the harmful effects of fluoridated toothpaste. Now let's go on to teaching you how to make your own toothpaste from scratch. And I'll put a link to the ingredients, a full list of the ingredients and a link as to where you can get the products in the description below. Alright? Hey, it's Dr. Ben Israel here of HallelujahLifestyle.com, and I want to show you just how to make your own natural toothpaste from scratch. So here are the ingredients. We have about 2 tablespoons of bentonite clay, 1 to 2 tablespoons of baking soda. Also, you can add some salt to that if you want, or if you want it to be sweet, then you can add stevia as a sweetener. I have peppermint, and of course you can use as essential oil. You can use cinnamon oil if you want. You can use tea tree oil if you want, depending on whatever flavor you want. I also have coconut oil, so I'll be using about 4 tablespoons of coconut oil as well, and I'll put the full list of ingredients in the description below. So we're gonna go right ahead and we're gonna combine our dry ingredients. Of course, I'm gonna be using a wooden spoon so as to ensure that none of our ingredients lose their properties from interaction with metals. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add my 2 tablespoons of bentonite clay. I'm using 1 tablespoon of baking soda, but of course you can use 2 tablespoons of baking soda. You can be just as creative as you want. Remember, this is your toothpaste, so while you're doing this, you want to have as much fun as is possible. Alright, so I'm going to just go ahead and mix that in. Baking soda helps to neutralize any odor that is that may be in the mouth. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix that in. Next, I'm going to add my oil, and the coconut oil. Well, right now I'm using for my own extra virgin olive oil, but of course we've made some using coconut oil, and that also helps to give it flavor, and that's also very healthy for the gum as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add my oil. 1, 2, and I'm going to go ahead and just mix that in. The oil helps to prevent your toothpaste from drying out. Helps your toothpaste from drying out. Look like I've put in a little bit more than the 2 tablespoons, so my toothpaste is a little too loose, but no problem. We can easily fix that by adding a little more bentonite clay. So I'm going to add a little more bentonite clay to give my toothpaste. This helps to thicken it. Alright, so you want to have as much fun as possible making this. I didn't get the jar out, but there's a jar. Honey, could you get a jar for me? Inside the closet. Inside your daughter's closet. There's a box there with some little jars that we're going to use to store the toothpaste in. Could you get it for me, honey, please? Alright. Alright, so my toothpaste now has a little more body, and it's up to you based on how consistent or you know, liquid you want it to be. Now I'm going to add, my peppermint. And of course, as I said, you can use peppermint if you want to, or you can use eucalyptus oil. I have eucalyptus oil that I could have used, cinnamon, you know, tea tree oil. It's really up to you based on what flavor you want. So I'm going to add peppermint. I'm going to add about, this is, the peppermint gives it that nice flavor. Of course, you're going to add stevia if you want. Alright, thank you, man. But as you can see, the baking or your toothpaste is almost finished. Alright, so there it is. And now I'm going to just add that. Right, add that to my dish. Right, and there you go. And this toothpaste will serve me for about, because it's very, very strong, and it will serve me for about there it is. I'm gonna make some more after the video just to fill up this jar. But this is mine. I can do whatever I want to do. It's my toothpaste. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. I'm not making this for sale. This is my toothpaste. Alright? So there it is, guys. Very simple, easy to make toothpaste. And you can make it whatever flavor you want. You can make whatever amount you want. In our next video, I'm going to teach you how to make homemade toothpaste, especially for persons who have gingivitis or bad breath. Alright, so thank you for watching, and hope to see you in our next video.